You see it right. Yeah, and I'll try to move the camera around too and show you some stuff around the shop here when I get done. And I got a camera on a long uh, cable that I can move it around. So, well, listen, it was Dakota, right? Nice to meet you, Dakota. And I'll talk. Yep, I'll talk to you soon. All right. Later. All right. I think I got the torch set up here. I got some things still out here for this week. I'm just running and gunning. I'm not cleaning up much at all. As you can see, I just want to keep going this week and keep working, filling up that water bottle until it's completely full. I'm going to get a little of this Millie going that my friend Badger Fist made. So I'm going to put it on a piece of glass here. This is another one of these rods that I really love. Everybody loves this rod. It's really going to be a nice blade. Make sure there's no imperfections. I'm going to use that for a blade. So I'm going to put it out here and keep it warm. I'm going to tear off that end. But first, I want to get some of this glass. And I want to stick it to this so I can do a little snap eye. It's going to look like an eye with it. Yeah, it's an eye that was made by Badger Fist Glass. So we're going to get some of this going. You know what's funny is I've gotten all this out here. I got ready and I don't have a lighter. So I'll be right back. All right. Had to grab me a drink too. Keep hydrated. A little strawberry banana pure hydration with the body armor. You know, that's how we do it around here. Trying to keep it warm. I'm getting a little bit chill, but it feels good because I'm always so hot in here, and it's really it's refreshing. I've gotten a lot of energy. As you can see, I'm gonna get that flame way out here like this. First thing I'm going to do is stay on track. I kind of point these out here like this. I'm going to get you views, right? But I'm going to give it to you like this. You can kind of see this way. And then I can see from down here. And I'm going to take this rod, heat it up about right there where that little piece is that's sticking off the side. And then when I stick it in the water here, that'll fracture it. Do a little pop. Now I'm going to grab this, and I'm afraid that it might be a little bit hot, but take it way out here. Just grab this dude like this. I got some special tools. I don't need to keep my finger. That. Thinking this is going to be beautiful. It's going to be my first Billy. Badger gave this to me a while ago, and I've been sitting on it. And I've got that minion Billy in there of Stewart. I'm going to do something with it too, but let's heat both of these up real good, get them hot and molten, then join them in the flame. Pull them out. Let it cool real nice. Let that hang. And pull it out of that thing. Heat it up just a little bit. I'm going to say that Badger Fist giving me enough ideas to do this. I'm hoping so. I'm going to heat it up a little bit, and then I'm going to do a little bit of a crease line, right? Heat it up just a little bit more. Just a little bitty. I'm going to make that my point where it snaps off, right? Hoping that's what's going to happen here. I think I've got it. Works perfect. The torch is getting warmed up. Everything's going good. I'm going to put this over here in the kiln. Now, you have this big piece of tubing. This looks like a perfect, let's go hard today. Let's break some stuff if we have to. I've been a little bit kind of feeling it after breaking my last piece. Sitting over here still. But you know what? Gotta keep going big. I'm gonna get my flame just right. Step it up a little bit. Turn up the big boy. You can't do anything with that little flame. You gotta go big. Clean up that end a little bit because this looks like that might just cause a little bit of a divot in the middle, kind of bubbly. So just take a little piece of glass and grab that. Knock that off. Now here's where you gotta just take the gloves off, duke it out with the heat. You can hold this stuff right if you don't. Thanks again for coming and watching tonight. I feeling pretty good about it. I think this is gonna be a good night. We're gonna make some fun stuff. Something's gonna come out nice. Even if this blows up, I'm okay with it because something's gonna come out nice. We'll make something. If someone can answer my first question correctly, what was dicro used for in the beginning? There's actually two different things, I believe. I give you a hint. Eli Mazzei is the one that knows. He talks about it quite a bit. His shot glass book is amazing. I'm going to try to do a little blow here after I've gotten it heated. I'm going to reduce it just a little bit more. I'm changing my mind real quick. Reducing it a little bit more so that it gets thicker, and then when I blow it out, it'll still be thick because I'll have all this thick stuff bundled up, and then when it goes out, it'll thin up a little bit but still be thick. I got my new barber pad here that I'm going to set it on that my buddy bought me for this huge donation. All this glass is getting reduced down, get nice and thick. I'm about to blow it out to a nice beaker. You know, everybody said you have to have a lathe, and I've watched a few guys, and I just didn't think that I can do this too. So you need a lathe for this, really. You really do. Let's see what we can get out of this dude. Take off this little piece on the end here, and I'm just going to blow a hole out the end after I reduce this a little bit so it's thin. Take off all this glass right here. Then pretty thin down the end. After I pull off all this, get real close to the end opening. You know, I can sometimes blow or just pick it until it opens. flame kind of blows through the hole, but I'm going to do it like this. And try not to burn myself today. That's going to be the success today. Not burning myself. That is one hot tool now. So, don't want to burn yourself. Screwing with that. See if we can get this thing heated up. Thank you, thank you. A new follower. Scared me a little bit, I'll be honest with you. You guys keep doing that. Keep me on my edge, on my toes, you know. Let's get this thing pretty. What I like to do, similar to what I learned in class, Revere School, is to go ahead and put a crease right here. The motorcycle handlebars and somehow brings everything into alignment. If you do it like this, it heats up more of the glass to just right in one point. When you want to do a flame pad, you just go straight at it. But this sure does heat up a lot more glass, turning it to the side. We're heating up all the point from our little place that we pushed it in. That's going to be the end of my mouthpiece here in a second. First, you want to work the glass, condense it down so it's nice and thick, happy. Happy glass. Handlebars to keep this lined up. It's starting to flop a little bit, but we don't want it to get out of alignment. So let's get it straight. Go ahead and come on out here a little bit further. We should have enough glass picked off here. reduce down. Get a little bit smaller diameter, thickening up. I could probably make a spoon out of that much right there. I want to give it just a little bit. I want to make it just a little bit bigger spoon this time. I usually make them big, but let's just put it in the marber here, the L-shaped marber, and just let it reduce. Keep it straight, nice and cool. Keep it up straight with the handlebars. Now let's go ahead and flame cut off this. Going in straight at it. Saving my glass over here to the right so that it's all nice and ready to be worked. I'd like to thank Smith Auctions for giving my child and I a place to work and make some money. I'm looking forward to seeing how this sale goes. Hoping we get back into a, in-person auction here soon though. You'll go to smithauctionsllc.com, hit view lots in the middle. You can see two auctions right now. One's for a piece of property, and one's for a bunch of other fun stuff. Cars, memorabilia. Go check it out. See on there where Tennessee Mountain Glass has gotten several good bids in. Not winning, but several good bids. I'm just not paying more than $250 for that car. I'm not saying anything bad about anybody. Just how I feel. Take off a little bit of this on the end right here, so I don't have a big bubble. Big mark here. When I go like this, heat up all this in. Get it really hot. It'll all come together in a ball. You can't sit there on the little torch because you'll never get anywhere in this business. You gotta stretch up, you gotta get that big torch going, get that second stage out there, and heat up really good. Then get it in control. Working. You gotta dance a little bit because how you keep things lined up. I got a really long blow tube. At least that's what somebody said. Might be too long here for this room. When I get real hot like this and get it reduced down, I got my little mechanical lathe over here going, right? Call this not your average mechanical lathe. Not the Naquan by Mike Peterson, but similar. Similar. Not the same. Here we go. Here we go. I'm just gonna do everything slow in some ways tonight. I'd like to thank One Ball Willie, one of my new followers, for just making me laugh with that name. Rock One Ball Willie. Hilarious. Still laughing. Still laughing. This is going to be a double blown bowl right here, going in for my double right here, reducing down. Wanting to get a real big squatty bowl. Bring it all back down. Here we go for the next one. Okay, it's very thin, too thin, too thin. That is trash. So, if I can, very carefully bring this all back down, reduce it, I might be able to save all my work here. I'm going to go with this flame, just real light. Just a little bit of a blow, just keep that in from coming in too much. Blew that out too much, too hard. Do not have to blow very hard in glass blowing. So I actually was able to save that. It's very difficult to keep it from folding on itself in this whole process because it is so thin. It will fold up. Once it does, it's trash. Tear it off with another piece of glass and go on. But you just got to work it now. This is triple blown glass. I'm just teasing. So, between you and I, that's just a sales gimmick. If you do reduce it, blow it out, reduce it, blow it out, reduce it, blow it out, that is kind of a triple blown act, you know. But honestly, you shouldn't have to do that. You should just do it right the first time. And there shouldn't be any triple blow. All right. Slow down. Slow it down. Let that not go out too much at a time. See, it's still really thick. You can't see through it at all when it's like this. But I really like what I'm seeing here. Really creamy, smooth. There's no imperfections. So beautiful. I'm not gonna change it any way else. It's too beautiful. I don't want to mess with it. It's perfect size. He is to switch sides so it doesn't slump. Now, I don't want my bowl to get misshaped. I'm kind of chilling for a second. Then I'm going to go in and I'm going to just see over here. Then I'm going to do a C over here. The C over here on this side. Right when it gets hot like this and real red, I'm going to give it a little blow, and I'm going to push down. Give it a little spin on my bowl, right? I'm spinning on that bowl push. Dude, I love that. I don't want to touch it. I'm going to use a different bowl push so I don't mess up my hole. I'll let that cool a little bit so it doesn't mess up my bowl. It's beautiful. I like it to be raised up a little bit. I like that right there. Now I'm going to do the bottom. We're just going to whip it out real fast. I'm not going to kiln garage it or anything. Now that you got your bowl all set, you can tell which direction it's going to go. It's nice to sit down and kind of give it a view where you can tell that it's going to sit down. Now that I have this big elm arbor or pad, I'm able to set it out here on a proper spot to give it a nice flat. Always set this point up here where your mouthpiece is first. Just let it sit down there. That's what Badger Fist taught me. Just let it sit. Don't push on it. This is going to be the most epic spoon. I'm going to take my time. I'm going to do it right. I want this to be the best bottom I've ever had. I love nice flat bottoms. They're my favorite. this, heat it up, blow on it. We're going to crack it right off. Tap it on my torch. Real light, right where it is. Nice, pretty opening. This is a tool. Don't want to touch it with that. I'll mess it up. I think this is the best tool right here. You know what? Patty Melt gave me a perfect tool to get in there. I don't see it. I do a little flat patty paddle. Another tool given to me by Patty Melt. Perfectly flatten that up. So beautiful. A little bit poke like that. That's it. That's just, woo. It is beautiful. Taking that to the kiln. I like it. I think it's going to be nice on that bottom, but I don't know. It might wobble a little bit, but it'll be all right. Pretty smooth. Let's test it out. Now, what we've got is we've got a nice ball. We need something to go down inside of it, a downspout. And I want to do this a little bit different than I've been doing it in the past. I want to take this blue tubing, join it, but I want to put like a rim around it right here. So when I sit it down, the rim's right there to catch. Then I want it to go down, but I want this piece right there, fit right there. That'll be perfect, I can tell. I'll measure afterwards just to make sure. I might get two of these dudes now. Mountain Glass is about to get another order. I'm going to do one of these with a bowl, the little round ended bowl, because Ashley says I really need that. Hold the pipes better. But for right now, I think I'm going to use my fingers and this. I use this. I join this. I want this one to have a little color around it or something. A little something else around it. A little bit of that. I'll do a little clear. This is going to be what stops it from going all the way down in. Then we will start to blend that into the other section over there. Take a little bit of one of these rods, right? It's gonna be a little bit long, so I'm gonna bring it, cut it off. I'm gonna get a couple of these pieces here. Ooh, it's hot on that end. Touchy, no touchy. Right, there's my ring, plus another round of this glass. One more time around. Building up that ring, edge or whatever. I'm just trying something new. I'm just thinking of the problems that I'm having and how I think I can fix it. Let's remake this, but it stops. I want that to come off like that. I want this going right into it, but be on the inside and nice. I'm going to heat it up real good. Let's see if we can clean it up with a work here, just up here. Dog is going off on something. I will be right back. Just a quick break here. Sorry about that. Had to let the kid in. It's locked up. Put this over here for right now. Love that piece of green tubing. I got something over here in the kiln. I'm gonna pull it out and see if I can get it to work here. No, really. It's gonna be more mini worse than anything. So I'm gonna start that, leave it right over here. Stay there. Change of plans. Change of plans. That piece in there is too hot to grab. But we have a downspout for it. Let's go ahead and make something pretty. Pretty cool. I like that color already. Really boiling. I don't like it. done in the kiln. Pretty good looking little sword. Mushroom on top. My favorite colors, amber purple. So, what we got here. Stuff with the kid. And I just want to thank you all. I got 4 viewers. That's really sweet. Look at all this chatting. You guys are fighting it up. Let me see what we got. Take some time here. Take some time here to read it up. Appreciate Shazanthem. Yeah, I typically make a spoon and a fork together, sometimes a knife. I have those upstairs I can show you later. Double blown, baby. What's the difference between double blown and single blown is if I blow out the bubble, that's one time. If I have to reduce it down and then blow it out, that's twice. If I reduce it down again, that's the third time. That's triple blown. Somebody got single blown last night. Yeah. Yeah, Eddie, I appreciate you guys coming in and seriously, uh, 4 viewers. I feel pretty good. I got an average up really high, and you get to see a little bit. And I'm gonna come back tomorrow night. And I'm gonna do it again, but I'm not gonna work too much tonight. Wear myself out, and I'm gonna get a good night's sleep. Get up in the morning, hang out with you all on Pubboard, chat with up in the morning crew. So come join us. We're gonna be chilling. I appreciate you guys.